Welcome to the Indiana Farmer. Finally got the planter out. It's kind of a scary moment. Not sure what the problems are going to be. We'll get it pulled out and parked on the driveway, and we'll take a look at it, see what needs to be done. Moving right along, doom boom boom, to sing the same old song. Doing something, bringing planters down the road. That'd be a good reason. Number 2 is it plugged in. That would do it. Old-fashioned with the big racks. It's not moving. Drew's taking off the cover so we can wash these tanks out from over last year. I got a good job for him though. Okay, Christian got the tanks cleaned out. Now this is what we're gonna do next. So underneath here, the row unit, there's a filter right here. Every row has one. I did that last year where I put new filters on so that it would filter these units and maybe it wouldn't plug up as bad. So we're gonna take them all off and take the screens out, and hopefully we can get them clean enough so on the first day they'll be nice and clean so I won't screen. Okay, so one problem I had with this planter last year is I bought this product, row cleaners, and I split the fertilizer on both sides of the row. It's supposed to help with yield. One of the issues was it started plugging in between those rows, and I'll show you. You watched Owen's Precision Ag. You saw that what these are. What this does, this cleans out, actually it goes that way, cleans out all the stalks in front, and then right here on the back side is where fertilizer comes down in between the rows. And as you can tell, it got really rusted over the year. What it started doing was right here. It started plugging in between these 2 rows, and it would plug this back here. Matter of fact, you can see that there's dirt still in that one. So I took off one side, and it did help a little bit. It did help a little bit. So that's going to be a problem this year. Hopefully it was because of last year that 2019 was so wet that it was just so sticky. We were planting in conditions that we probably wouldn't usually plant in, and hopefully this year isn't the same way. Now another problem is this, if you put this one on, this is offset back one, but if you put this one on, it hits the frame. I don't know if you can see it, and this is even with the extension package, which is right here on here, and it still hits the frame. So I'm gonna try to put another spacer in here, maybe right in the back or something, just so I can get this out just a little bit. And there's, let's see here, there is 2 rows that it needs to be done to. The other day when I went to Owen's, one of the things he said was about the gauge wheels I asked him about. So I'm gonna show you what mine looks like. And I think some of them are okay, but some of them I don't think are. Here. This one is not rubbing at all. That one is not too bad. As you can see, I can stick about my finger in here. So I'm gonna take off all these wheels. So one of the issues is too, I just noticed, is I think you can see it. It's tight there, the way it's supposed to, and then it opens up. Yeah, you can see it. I'm thinking, see how that shakes? I'm guessing there's a bearing out in that. And maybe that's what's catching. What we found out was these bushings on these arms right here. Yeah, and the seals were out. And what I was doing was wobbling. I'll take you down to one. Yeah, this is a good example. So when it goes through the field, it moves back and forth, and it's weaving in and out. And so what we need to do is take these off, all these off. 2 per row. Been working on some here, trying to get them the bushings out.
Got to put it back together. Here's what it looks like.
Got the wheels, bushings, new bushings in here. Put them all back on. Got a new tire there. Looks pretty good. So the idea is it's supposed to be a little looser, which that one isn't great. We'll see when we get back to the field if we need to loosen it up any. The spacer in this, right there, spaced it out. Now these can flow free in there. We got both of them on. All the lines cleaned out, cleaned out filters, and we put a couple new orifices in. So I think we're good enough to take it out to the field.
Sometimes April 17th, we're planting corn. Other times we're getting a snowstorm. Well, it's April 17th. We had a major snowstorm. Well, for April, we had a major snowstorm come in last night. And here's the tractor and the planter and the truck. So this is farming for real. You know, you live by weather, you die by weather. So, well, as soon as it dries off, we are gonna get started. We don't have any corn, no beans planted yet, which is okay, because frankly, this weather scares me a little bit. So I'm glad we waited. Now you might be asking, why didn't I put the planter away? Because I didn't get a spot cleared out for it. That's on me. That's on me. So, well, we'll wait till the weather clears.